Good evening, Xavierites. Let's try that again. Good evening, Xavierites. You realize this is one of the last times you'd probably be called that. Probably the next time you come around, you will be ex-Xavierites. Let me complete that. So, a warm welcome to you, dear students, graduates. It kind of just struck me when I saw you sitting here in the hall. A group this big for a function in the hall. You did the same thing 3 years ago when you first set foot in this college for your very first orientation into your courses. And here you are, 3 years down the line, graduating out from this august institute. You have made us proud. You have made your parents, well-wishers proud. And we thank you for being with us and giving us a great time in your company. Time flies, but I hope you do have wonderful memories of those 3 years. Dear parents, friends, relatives, well-wishers who have joined us for this graduation ceremony, either in the various venues on this college or online, thank you for taking the time to come either in person or join us online to support our students through their journey. I think you owe your supporters a great round of applause. So can we have one round of applause for your parents, your well-wishers, and your supporters? Walking through the halls of a great institution, I once remember reading these lines posted somewhere like a saying or a quotation. Always remember that you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you'll ever know. Entering now are the people who have been your strength and support, made you smarter, at least they attempted to, loved you more than you will know. These are the people who are proud of your achievements, but are even more proud of the person that you have become in these 3 years. Ladies and gentlemen, students, I request you to please stand up as we welcome our faculty of this institution today evening. Request you, whenever the faculty enter, please welcome them with a loud round of applause. The faculty will be entering with their subject toppers. So the subject toppers and then the faculty. The course topper for the Department of Biotechnology, MSc in Biotechnology. Followed by the Faculty of Biotechnology, Dr. Shiny Peter, the head of the department, Dr. Noreen D'Souza, Dr. Punita Jain. Please welcome the Department of Biotechnology. The topper from the Department of Botany, MSc Botany, followed by the head of the department, Dr. Rajendra Shinde, who will be joining us in a while, Mr. Alok Gude, Mr. Kevin DeCruz, Dr. Vijaya Lobo, Dr. Rajdev Singh, Mr. Saif Khan, and Dr. Manushree Mondal, followed by the toppers in botany and zoology and biochemistry, with the head of the department, Dr. Pushpa Sinkar, Dr. Sujata Deshpande, Mr. Karthik Adke, Mr. Harshad Parekar, and yours truly. Followed by the MSc Life Science course topper and the toppers in BSc Life Science and Life Science Biochemistry. Accompanied by the head of the department, Dr. Prashant Ratnaparki, Professor Dr. Priya Sundararajan, Dr. Sangeeta Shetty, Dr. Radhika Tendulkar, Dr. Mansi Kanuga, Dr. Maya Murudeshwar, Dr. Binoj Kutti, Dr. Bhaskar Saha, Dr. Sangeeta Govindan, Miss Rianne Fontero, Miss Nandini Jha, Dr. Jesse John, and Mr. Sachin Rajagopalan. The toppers of microbiology and biochemistry and MSc Microbiology, accompanied by the head of the department, Dr. Sangeeta Chavan. Let's hear it, guys. Dr. Aparna Shete, Dr. Pompey Chakraborty, Mr. Kaushik Inamdar, Dr. Pradnya Gokte, Mr. Bhushan Kulkarni, and Miss Amanda Taffy. To this department also belongs our principal in charge, Professor Karuna Gokarna. Next, the chemistry topper for BSc, followed by Mr. Maraswan Kotwal, who's the head and vice principal, Dr. Ashma Agarwal, Dr. Geeta Kotian, Miss Saima Khan, Dr. Abhilasha Jain, Dr. Prahlad Rege, Miss Dr. Manik Rathod, Miss Maria Gomes, and Dr. Neeraj Bahuguni. The toppers, MSc in Geology and BSc in Geology, accompanied by the head of the department, Professor Dr. Rishikesh Samant, Dr. Praveen Hendricks, Dr. Bobby Matthew, Dr. Ashwin Pundalik, Mr. John D'Souza, Dr. Shweta Patil, Mr. Robin Prince Edward, and Miss Mihika Sati. The course topper in mathematics, accompanied by the Department of Mathematics, Miss Meenal Kolkar, the head of the department, Dr. Ashok Bingi, Mr. Aditya Garg, Miss Simi Siriak, and Mr. Chandan Yadav. The Department of Statistics, the course topper in statistics, followed by the head, Dr. Saju George, Dr. Annapurna, Miss Piali Unnikrishnan, Mr. Omkar Thakur, Miss Sumaya, Mr. Mayur More, Miss Sumaya Sheikh, Miss Ankita, and Miss Aisha Dias. The topper in MSc Physics and the topper in BSc Physics, accompanied by the department, the head of the department, Mr. Rajesh Singh, Dr. Ajay Yadav, Dr. Rohan Jadhav, Dr. Leena Joshi, Dr. Radhakrishna Dubey, Dr. Catherine Rollins, and Dr. Manojendu Chaudhary. Here comes the Department of Management Studies, the course topper, along with the head, Miss Soni George Tarakan, Mr. Pritesh Arte, Dr. Neelam Shetty. The Bachelor of Commerce and the head topper in BAF, accompanied by Dr. Parab, the head of the department, Dr. Rajinder Saluja, Professor Dr. Arvind Dond, Dr. Kamaji Bokare, Dr. Jyotiram Gaikwad, Mr. Navneet Sangha, Mr. Lloyd Serrao, Mr. Vinayak Tool, Mr. Pratik Purohit, and Miss Kamalika Ray. The topper in MPP, accompanied by the faculty, Miss Agrima Basit. We now have our PhD students accompanying. So, our PhD students, Dr. Neha Gupte and Sister Dr. Shaili Sebastian. A round of applause for all your faculty. Please remain standing. We have the academic procession to follow. I now invite the academic procession to be headed by the Controller of Exams, Ms. Saima Khan, the Vice Principal Science, Mr. Marazban Kotwal, the Vice Principal Commerce, Dr. Sanjay Parab, the Vice Principal Academics, Dr. Bobby Matthew, the Vice Principal Arts, Miss Alpana Palkiwale. Our chief guest for this evening, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Aniruddha Pandit, Vice Chancellor, ICT, accompanied by our in-charge principal, Professor Dr. Karuna Gokarna, and our former principal, Dr. Rajendra Shinde. I request everyone to please keep standing. We shall now have the college song.
me how to fly and how to stay. In a world outside so differently, Saviors, you help me become more me. You help me become more me. You help me become more me.
That was for the last time officially. I now invite our dignitaries on stage. Students, please sit. Our chief guest, Professor Anirudh Pandit, accompanied by our in-charge principal, Professor Dr. Karuna Gokarna, our former principal, Dr. Rajendra Shinde, the Vice Principal Commerce, Dr. Sanjay Parab, and Vice Principal Science, Mr. Marasban Kotwal. Before we begin, I would like to place some house rules, probably for the last time in front of you, dear students. During the ceremony, please do not leave your seats once you have received your certificates, as a mark of respect for every student in this hall who is graduating. I also request the parents to not come down to the hall and request your student or ward to leave. I hope you will be with us to the end of this function. I now invite our in-charge principal, Professor Dr. Karuna Gokarna, to give us the welcome address.
A very good evening to all of you. Respected Chief Guest, Professor Anirudh Pandit, our former principal, Dr. Rajendra Shinde, Vice Principals, my dear faculty members, staff, parents, and of course, my dear students. It gives me immense pleasure and pride to welcome you all for this graduation day, the 13th graduation day after we became autonomous. Today we gather to celebrate not just the academic achievements of our graduates, but also their growth and the Xavierite spirit that they carry with them. Today we come together not just to confer degrees, but to celebrate years of learning, growth, and memories made within these historic walls. Each graduate here carries the commitment of excellence, integrity, compassion, and service. Students, you are the torchbearers of this 156-year legacy that transforms not just the minds, but also our hearts. A college with a NAC grade of A+, NIRF ranking of 89, only college in Mumbai within 100. Education World gave us the ranking as the best autonomous college in India for almost 5 times. Also, to add on, this year we have launched 3 new programs. One is BSc in Biotechnology and Computational Biology, BSc in Data Science and AI, and MA in Transformational Leadership with Teach for India. At this occasion, I would also like to thank our parents and families for your unwavering support and encouragement to your child, and also the trust that you have shown for this institution, which has made it instrumental in shaping your child's journey. To our faculty and staff, your dedication and mentorship have been the guiding lights for our young students. where you have helped them inculcate how to think critically, act responsibly, and dream fearlessly. As each of you students step out into the world full of opportunities and challenges, remember that you are ambassadors of our college. Carry forward the Xavierite legacy of service, leadership, and social responsibility. Let's value the I would say the key values that you have imbibed, okay, in your actions and decisions wherever you go. I know that we have challenged you enough to fly. On behalf of everyone at Xavier's, I would like to congratulate each one of you. May you continue to shine, achieve your dreams, and make a positive change. Let this ceremony be a glorious beginning that looks forward to the bright future that awaits you. All my best wishes to you, and thank you.
Our head of the management, Reverend Dr. Father Keith D'Souza, could not be with us in person. So for you, dear students, he has sent a special message which we shall be playing now.
Dear graduates, this is to congratulate each one of you and to wish you the very best as you journey forward. As you know, at St. Xavier's College, we have promoted three values: professional innovation, personal integration, and social inclusion. We would feel extremely happy and proud of each one of you if you are able to take these values forward in your personal lives, your family lives, and your professional lives. In terms of professional innovation, the basic question we need to constantly ask is, how may we make our lives better, safer, more accessible, more sustainable? Whether it be material products that we are creating, business processes that we are engaged with, social structures in which we live, social relations and hierarchies that govern us, and social policies. We need to ask ourselves to consider this basic question. We have been doing these things in the past. How could we improve upon each of these in order to live better lives, personally and socially? In terms of personal integration, we trust that each one of you will deepen your core values and convictions along the way. Values which will stand you in good stead and stand others in good stead as well. We trust that you will also deepen your sense of self-confidence, no matter the obstacles and even the failures which lie ahead. At the same time, do cultivate a sense of respect for others, and more importantly, the skill of and the joy in teamwork. Continue to develop your emotional intelligence so that you become increasingly peaceful and happier persons. Courage is another very important value. The courage of your convictions, the courage to be able to take hard decisions, to think differently. All of this so as to improve the quality of life for yourself and for others. In terms of social inclusion, here at Xavier's, we have been privileged to enjoy a safe and inclusive space for people coming from various backgrounds, whether it's faith backgrounds, cultural backgrounds, national backgrounds, caste backgrounds. We urge you to create similar inclusive spaces in your circles of influence. Spaces of understanding, spaces of accessibility for those having some form of physical disability, more than that, social disability or marginalization. Many of you will find yourselves abroad. In those spaces, in those places, in those countries, you will want to be treated equally. not like second-class citizens. Similarly, in India, we need to create a greater sense of social inclusion and acceptance. No one left outside the fold of our embrace. Wherever you find yourself in India or abroad, work towards the creation of these safe and inclusive social and professional spaces. We also trust that you will be increasingly environmentally inclusive so that our futures continue to be not just sustainable but thoroughly wholesome. Finally, dear friends, please stay connected with the college. We are reigniting our alumni association and intend to connect you to be connected with our alumni even more, not only in India but even abroad. Do write to xdp at xaviers.edu, Xavier Development Program, that's XDP, xdp at xaviers.edu if you have any questions to ask or any suggestions to offer related to our Alumni Connect. We have been having an annual alumni dinner sometime around Christmas for the past 3 years. We will be doing so this year as well on the 20th of December. That's a Saturday before Christmas. Hope to see some of you there. Remember, friends, that once a Xavierite, you will always be a Xavierite. You will always be a part of the Xavier's family. As you know, Xavier's is not just a college, it's a way of life. We trust that you will create similar spaces of personal joy, interpersonal and social harmony, and professional productivity. All the best to each one of you, and God bless you all.
I now invite our former principal, Dr. Rajendra Shinde, to say a few words to our graduates.
Good evening. Good evening. Not very happy. I guess the food will come at the end, right? So, good evening, my dear graduate students, proud parents, my respected colleagues, faculty members, the in-charge principal, Professor Gokarna, Vice Principal Marzban Kotwal sir, Vice Principal Sanjay Parab sir. We are honored today to be joined by Professor Aniruddha Pandit, the Vice Chancellor, Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai. Sir, welcome. Standing here today, not just as a former principal, but more importantly as a fellow Xavierite, an alumnus who once sat on these very benches, walked through these heritage corridors, and discovered his life's calling in these classrooms and on the field. I am deeply honored to speak to you on this memorable day. Graduation isn't it the final goal? It's the launching pad for your next great pursuit. Today, you're crossing a threshold, not merely from college to career, but from the comfort of familiarity to the challenge of unknown. As someone who's spent over 4 decades within these walls, as a student, teacher, and later as a principal, I would like to share few thoughts from my heart. When I first came to Xavier's, I was a quiet, unsure young man, more at ease in the shades of trees, what we call woods, than under the spotlight. It was here in the arches, in the labs, And on the field trips to forest and ghats, trust me, the canteen was not my cup of tea. That I found not just the knowledge, but a sense of purpose. Xavier's nurtured me. And I believe it has done the same for you. This college does not merely prepare you for exams, it prepares you for life. It teaches you to question with humility, to lead with compassion, and to stand up for justice. You are now ambassadors of St. Xavier's spirit, a spirit in which excellence and empathy must go hand in hand. Yes, you will face uncertainties. You may question your path. But in those moments, I urge you to remember your roots. Remember the teachers who believed in you. Remember your classmates, now lifelong companions. And remember that the values you have absorbed here, a strong moral compass guided by intellectual honesty, integrity, and inclusiveness, are the true markers of leadership. Let me share some personal things. One of my proudest moments wasn't when I became a principal, but when I saw students embody the values we hold dear, organizing Mallar with integrity and creativity, leading IMG with purpose, mobilizing cleanliness and blood donation drives with compassion and ownership, launching outreach programs that served marginalized, and pursuing research with consciences. You, dear graduates, are not just capable, you are called to lead with empathy, called to serve with humility, and to make a difference grounded in the values of Jesuit education. Let this degree not be the full stop, but a comma. Keep learning, stay curious, stay grounded. Life is not a sprint. It is a long, winding trek, sometimes uphill, sometimes breathtaking. Pack light, walk steady, and enjoy the view, even when the path is unclear. And like all good treks, it is best walked with kindness, courage, and bit of humor. As I now step into retirement, I carry with me countless memories. But what gives me most hope and joy is looking at you, our next generation. I see in your eyes the same dreams I once held. Chase them fully. And wherever life takes you, from the boardrooms to research labs, from social works to startups, carry Xavier's with you, not just in resume, but in your actions. In the words of Swami Vivekananda, arise, awake, and stop not until the goal is reached. Let this be your guiding mantra as you embark on your journey ahead. Congratulations, class 2025. Make us proud, yes, but more importantly, live in a way that you are proud of yourself. Thank you, and may God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for those inspiring words. I hope you guys took notes. I can't see any books out. I now invite our Vice Principal Science, Marasban Kotwal, to kindly introduce our chief guest for this evening.
Eminent guests, distinguished faculty members, members of the academic board, our former principal under whose officiation all of you all have graduated, Dr. Rajendra Shinde, relieved parents who are all with us through the live streaming right now via the internet, and most importantly, the graduating batch of 2025. A very good evening and a warm welcome. Let me take the privilege of introducing Dr. Aniruddha Pandit, who is our chief guest for the day. Professor Dr. Aniruddha Bhalchandra Pandit is currently the Vice Chancellor of the Institute of Chemical Technology, Mumbai. A distinguished academic, educator, and researcher, he has had an illustrious career spanning over 3 decades in chemical engineering. He is known for his groundbreaking work, particularly in the application of cavitation phenomena, environmental engineering, and energy resource optimization. Professor Pandit completed his BTech degree from Indian Institute of Technology, IIT, and earned his PhD degree from University Department of Chemical Technology, which is now known as ICT. From 1984 to 1990, he worked in the Department of Chemical Engineering, University of Cambridge, United Kingdom. He has developed many novel designs of gas-liquid contactors and impellers. He had been instrumental in starting major programs in hydrodynamic cavitation for intensification of physical and chemical processing application. Professor Pandit has authored over 450 publications, with over 200 of them on cavitation. He has authored 5 books and over 12 chapters, and has 35 patents to his credit, and is on the editorial board of 5 international scientific journals. And if that is not enough, hold your breath, guys. He has guided 63 PhDs and 101 MSc by research students so far. Professor Pandit is a J.C. Bose Fellow of the Government of India. Professor Pandit is also a recipient of many national and international awards, and is a fellow of all the science academies of India, and a fellow of the World Academy of Sciences and the US National Academy of Engineering. So welcome, sir. I will now request our in-charge principal, Professor Dr. Karuna Gokarn, to felicitate the chief guest. Now, ladies and gentlemen, join your hands and invite on board our chief guest, Dr. Aniruddha Pandit, to brief the gathering out here. Thank you.
Good evening, my friends. Thank you, Mr. Mazban Kotwal, for a very generous introduction. Principal Dr. Karuna Gokarn, past principal Dr. Rajendra Shinde, vice principal Dr. Sanjay Parab, all the faculty, support staff, the proud parents, and relieved students. Why I say relieved students? It is end of first inning. Now, depending upon how you performed in the first innings, you have an opportunity to improve upon it in the second inning. You have done exceptionally well. Continue that performance in life. Usually on convocation days, the messages are given, as Dr. Shinde currently pointed out, and he ended his speech with Vivekananda's quote, and I would just like to add in there, is don't stop till the goal is reached, but while doing that, enjoy the journey as well. What is more important is not the goal, because the goal will keep on changing as the situation surrounding you changes. You may have a final goal, but there are many intermediary goals which is going to give you the satisfaction of what you are doing. Now, any institute like Xavier's, which has got more than 150 years of legacy, has got a certain tradition, and the name of the institute, name of the college has come because of the work of the past giants which have been responsible to bring that legacy. And it is our responsibility to follow that legacy. Now, in that, there are three stakeholders in any institute. First stakeholder is, of course, the students. And the students, what they are expected to do, I'll briefly mention about it. Second stakeholders are the teachers. Third stakeholders are the support staff. We don't really acknowledge their contribution in our career, but support staff are the one who are going to run the administrative part of the college. And the fourth pillar or the stakeholder is your alumni. Now, all these four pillars have got a specific role to play. So let me start with the students. As correctly pointed out in your college anthem, it has given you a way to look at life, the way to question right things, the way to seek answers ethically, and that is what you should continue. And to do the innovation, it is not enough to ask how, why. Something more needed to be asked is why not. Only when you ask the question why not, you are likely to come up with innovative solutions, innovative reasonings, innovative outcomes which will allow you to innovate the processes, the systems. Now, this is true irrespective of the which branch which you study. So continue the learning process. Learning never ends. And do not forget that this graduation is just a piece of paper which you will have, which will allow you to come and attend an interview. Ultimately, you are going to get selected not because of your degree. You will get selected because what you know and what you can do. So never forget that. Keep upgrading your skills. The rate at which the technology is growing. By the time you graduate and spend 2-3 years in an industry or in academics, whatever you have learned during your undergraduate days is going to become obsolete. So learning has now become even more important than our earlier capability. And what we are supposed to be doing as a student is whatever has been taught to us by our teachers, these activities of questioning and seeking answers should continue for the rest of your life. And that is what will see you in the long run achieving whatever are your intermediates and final goals. The second stakeholder are the teachers. In my opinion, teachers has got 4 responsibilities. First and primary responsibility, of course, is teaching. And they continue to teach, but in addition to the teaching, they should also get involved in some sort of a research-related activity. Now, that research doesn't mean necessarily you publish papers and you go to the lab and carry out research. It is expanding on what you have learned, what you have experienced, and what you are experiencing during your teaching. And that research is going to allow you to start sharing the latest knowledge to them. Don't wait for the publication to occur and then publication will be read by someone, or you write a book and that book will be read by someone. By the time you complete that, the students who are teaching have already graduated and gone away. So, research will definitely aid you in terms of better teaching, relevant teaching, because you need to now have not the informative teaching. Information is there at the fingertips of every student. Now you open a mobile phone, you have Google, Chat GPT, you will be in a position to get all the answers. What is now required is to use that information to better your life and to better the society in which you live. Third activity which they should get involved in is move out of the college. Talk to the society people, talk to the industry. Try to understand their problems, the problems for which they are seeking solutions. And these solutions will become your projects, undergraduate projects, which you can give to the students, get work done from them, and the students will feel happy because they have worked on something, not just as a part of curricula, but they have done something which has contributed either to society or to industry or to their own self in terms of learning. And the fourth part, which the teacher should get involved, is some sort of a scholarly writing. Whenever you are supposed to publish a paper, you don't have a lot of space to express your ideas. You have limited number of words, you have limited number of pages. So whenever you want to convey something in limited space, without ambiguity, in a clear, concise manner, that also structures your thinking in terms of how to express that when you are teaching in the class. As you can see, that all the four attributes which are expected of a teacher are essentially going to contribute and improve the quality of teaching, his or hers. The third stakeholder, as I said, is the support staff. Now, I liked in your anthem again, everybody need to be treated equally. Hierarchy exists in every organization, but that doesn't mean that hierarchy needs to be exercised. Support staff are the major contributors to your well-being. You go to the canteen, you spend significant time in the canteen, there are waiters serving you. And I have seen that students who come after 10 years and go to the canteen and find the same waiter serving you, the kind of joy which they get and the kind of joy the support staff gets is phenomenal, and that is what keeps them going. So be inclusive, as correctly pointed out in your mission statement, and include everybody with whom you have interacted in college and outside. And fourth, of course, is the alumni. Alumni are the one who are supposed to return what they have learned from their respective institute or colleges. So keep in touch with alumni, and I'm sure Xavier has a very strong alumni association. Alumni association will have multiple meetings. Involve alumni association in terms of improving your courses. Involve alumni association in terms of identifying socially, industrially relevant problems, and that will again allow you to improve the overall ambience which exists in your college. So these four stakeholders are going to make your college rich, which is already rich, but as my mentor used to say, that no process is ever mature. The process continues to improve, and as the surroundings and as the situation changes, the solutions are also going to change. One of the key problems which we are all facing today is the climate change. And those from a science background, I can give a simple example. You might have heard about laws of thermodynamics. Second law of thermodynamics tells us that the chaos or the disorder in the system has to increase continuously. It cannot decrease. Entropy has to increase all the time. And entropy is representation of a chaos or a disorder in the system. The more and more product which you make, we are bringing disordered raw material into ordered state. So disorder has to increase somewhere else. Where it can increase? Our earth is an isolated system in the solar field. The only thing which we receive is solar energy. There is no exchange of mass, there is no exchange of air. The only thing which we receive is solar energy, and it manifests itself in the form of whatever resources which you use. Be it biomass, be it agriculture, be it fossil fuel, everything has resulted because of the incident energy from the solar irradiations. So when we say that we are increasing productivity, increasing GDP as a result of productivity, we must question that increase in productivity, increase in the order which we are bringing in our system, where this disorder is going to increase. And this is the disorder which you see in nature. Nature, say in the past 10 or 15 years, you must have realized the changing nature of the monsoon, extreme rain, extreme droughts, rain in one place, sun in another place. Now this is increasing the randomness. Our seasons have also changed. They are gradually changing. So what is important, why I am saying this is, while thinking about the solutions for scientific growth and for technological improvements, also think in terms of its societal impact. What is called as a life cycle analysis of every product, and these subjects are taught. And every time you do something new, in addition to the profit, in addition to the ease of business, we must also look into the environmental footprint or environmental impact of your activity. Now that will allow you to be inclusive, not in terms of humanity, but also in terms of nature and environmental requirements. I'm extremely happy to be here among all of you, and I would like to thank the management for inviting me and allowing me to share a few words with you. I would like to wish all of you the very best for the next inning. I am sure you all are going to excel and you will achieve whatever you want to do. But let me tell you that achievement is not the end of the story. That achievement is just one step at a time. If you take it up, I would like to wish you all the very best, and the best will come yet to come. And you keep these thoughts in your mind and keep focusing on what you have learned and what you are expected to practice. I am extremely grateful to be here in front of you, and I would also like to give a small advice to the parents. Let them explore. Don't force them to do what the society demands, because only when you do work which you enjoy doing, you are likely to excel. Otherwise, it becomes just another job. Don't be happy with just another job. Do what you enjoy doing most and excel. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for those very inspiring words. We now begin the second part of our graduation ceremony, the distribution of certificates. Before we do that, and before I call upon my colleague on stage, a few house rules reiterated once again. Please remain seated for the entire duration of the ceremony. As a mark of respect for your fellow colleagues and batchmates who are graduating, please do not leave the hall once you are done collecting your certificate. And in general, please maintain silence so that names being called out can be heard succinctly and clearly. A word on movement. If you are entering from the volleyball side, you will exit the stage from the basketball court side and vice versa. The ushers will guide you on stage. I now invite my colleague, Dr. Radhika Tendulkar, to take over the proceedings.
Thank you, Mr. Conrad. Since you all are aware we are teachers, it's always good to repeat. We love repeating instructions. So once again, I'm calling all you Xavierites to demonstrate the Xavier spirit, the way of life, please remain with us till the very end. Okay. With respect to movement, sir has already told you how you'll move in. But one more addition, please maintain optimum pace so that we can felicitate each and every graduate seated here well in time. Let's begin with the felicitation of our PhD scholars first. It gives me immense pleasure. May I request all the dignitaries to please step up? So please step forward. We've remembered one more instruction to be dispensed. So when graduates line up here, walk on stage, come right in the center, pose for a photograph, and then move from the opposite side of the staircase. We have ensured that your special moment will be captured by our photographers here, and the photos will be made available to you shortly. Okay? So please do not ask your friends to crowd up the aisles as well.
See that side straight. सकाळचा अनुभव वेगळा होता. They need to turn and focus.
Okay, so students, as you walk up, ensure that you go to the center, face the camera, greet the guests, receive your scroll, and face the camera to pose for the photograph. Because we are wasting a slight amount of time out there, okay? It's not really a waste for you, but we need to keep up time. Okay, let's begin with the felicitation of our PhD scholars. And with immense pleasure, I call upon the first PhD scholar, Dr. Saju George, former head of the Department of Statistics, a Faculty of Statistics, who's completed his PhD thesis under the guidance of Dr. Vaijayanti Dixit from the Department of Statistics, University of Mumbai. Guys, let's hear it for Dr. Saju George. Scholar is Dr. Neha Gupte, who has completed her PhD under the guidance of our former principal, Dr. Rajendra Shinde from the Department of Botany, St. Xavier's College. Next, Dr. Shaili Sebastian, a student of Dr. Rajendra Shinde, who's completed her PhD at the Department of Botany, St. Xavier's College. Congratulations, PhD scholars. We'll now move on to our postgraduates and graduates of different science departments. We start with the Department of Biotechnology. May I invite Dr. Shaini Peter, head of Biotech, to join us on stage. The topper for the postgraduate course, MSc Biotech, Sara Sayed. Sara Sayed. Marlin Mascarenhas. Marlin Mascarenhas. Safina Chaudhary. Rachel Rodrigues. Shruti Dongardive. Hardik Naik. Anita Sutar. Amy Manoj. Christy Monsi. Ashruta Dhali. Prachi Satti. Rochelle D'Souza. Mrudul Bhosle. Melissa De Mello. Fatma Ozzy. Gargi Pavaskar. Dipti Pai. Janice Menezes. Meryl Rodrigues. Almas Ansari. Nilofer Todiwala. Abhinav Karthikeyan. Ali Haidar Merchant. Hitisha Valecha. Ekta Watwani. And Muzamma Ansari. Guys, let's hear it up for the MSc Biotechnology students. We now move on to MSc Botany students. Topper of the batch, Huda Bankotkar. Inviting Professor Alok Gude on stage, the head of the Department of Botany. Alok sir, please step in first. Apologies Alok sir for not announcing that earlier. Huda Bankotkar. She tops the MSc Botany batch for the year 2024-5. Harsha Dandekar. Radha Deshpande. Manila Purti. Nandini Sarkar. Prithviraj Wankhede. Priyasha Shukla. Those were our masters in botany. Let's hear it up for them. And we'll move on now to the BSc Bot Zoology batch. So requesting Professor Alok to stay with us. And can Dr. Pushpa Sinkar please step in? Thank you, ma'am. Let's move ahead. The topper for the BSc Botany Zoo batch, Himani Bhave. Elijah Almeida. Ishan Kulkarni. Noela Fernandez. Sarah Pereira. Sejal Niraudekar. Aditi Mhatre. Sania Thomas Abraham. Astha Kamat, Nicole Oswald Davis, Arjun Arulraj, Natalio Alvarez, and Anandita Srivastava. Let's hear it for the BSc Bot Zoo batch. I'll now hand over the mic to my colleague, Ms. Belinda Jones.
Thank you, Dr. Tendulkar. I request Dr. Prashant Ratnaparkli to come on stage for the batch of BSc Zoology and Biochemistry. We have our topper, Muskan Chaudhary. Leora Pereira. Angela Rodrigues. Tanveen Kaur. A round of applause for the graduates of BSc Zoology and Biochemistry. Thank you, Dr. Sinkar. Request Dr. Ratnaparkli to stay on. Now for the batch of MSc in Life Science. Our topper is Aditi Singh. We have Sanjana Banerjee. Vandana Sharma. Leah Codros. Pranali Dongre. Clarissa Barreto. And Ocean Henry. A round of applause for the MSc Life Science batch. And moving on to the BSc Life Science batch, our topper, Anushka Nevarkar. Nitya Rego. Shachi Rukar. Rini Babu. Hamza Harris. Naomi Pereira. Rachel Rebello. Charu Chawan. Kshitij Suryavanshi. And Stuti Dasgupta. That was our BSc Life Science batch. Now we're moving on to the graduates of BSc Life Science and Biochemistry. We have our topper, Brian D'Souza. Siyama Qureshi. Aisha Sheikh. Samantha Fernandez. Pallavi Sheikh, Anushka Mishra, Danica Fernandez, Ishita Parker, Radhika Seth, Sundari C, Sresht Kapoor, Ananya Dangwal, Animesh Soni, Swapnil Kumar, Esther Matthew. Let's put our hands together for the BSc Life Science and Biochemistry batch. I now invite Dr. Sangeeta Chavan on stage for the graduates of BSc Microbiology and Biochemistry. Our topper here is Upasana Nandi. We have with us Austin Lobo, Ushna Sheikh, Tanya Dinesh, Jui More, Ravita Fernandez, Nancy Fernando, Anna Vincent, Valencia Chunekar, Gagan Nidhi, Zoha Chaudhary, Zara Khan, Hiram Shinde, Bhagyashree Mohale, Melanie Correa, Asta Jadhav, Aditya Nayak, Sahil Yadav, Shruti Sundaram, Ayushi Pandey, Bhavuk Manwani, Nandini Sanyal, Anushri Ganesh, Sanat Sunil, Neil Gracias, Zara Chetri, and Uma Vaidya. That was our batch of BSc Microbiology and Biochemistry. Let's put our hands together for them. Thank you, Dr. Ratna Parki. Request Dr. Chavan to stay on for the batch of MSc in Microbiology. Our topper, Adiba Syed. Johanna Jibu. Purva Bhosle. Harsha Dubey. Danny Finney. Yolanda Menezes. And Rohit Nair. It's a batch of MSc Microbiology. So have a round of applause for them. Thank you, Dr. Chavan. I now invite my colleague, Mr. Conrad Kamral, to take over.
We now have the Department of Chemistry, BSc in Chemistry. I invite the head, Marazban Kotwal, Alina Abbey, Charvi Patil, Siobhan De Cruz, Rachna Lokhande, Rachel, Prahlad Satere, Sandy Cardos, Mansi Pawade, Gaurav Chauhan, Grishma Devrukkar, Kaushik Shinde, Nicole Rodriguez, Sanika Lobo, Priya Konar, Rahul Ghoshal, Anna Joseph, Jacob George, and Jennifer Pinto. A loud round of applause for the chemistry graduates. Postgraduates, MSc in Geology. I now invite the head, Professor Dr. Rishikesh Samant, to please come on stage. MSc postgrads from the Department of Geology, Yahini Edward, Sadika Shetty, Charleston DeMello, Nathan Burgess, Sanchi Sudrik, Ria More, Stuti Patel, Tanay Naik. Graduates from the Department of Geology, BSc in Geology, Anne Maria, Athalia Raymond, Samuel Barreto, Denver Fernandez, Sini Pulini Parambil, Seneca D'Souza, Angela Sequeira, Vaishnavi Shitole, Aditya Kute, and Lakshana Kannan. A loud round of applause for the postgraduates and graduates in geology. We now have the Department of Mathematics. I now invite the head, Ms. Meenal Kolkar, on stage. The graduates in mathematics, Nikhil Pandit, Shreya Lakde, Nikita Singh, Aizil Ganguly, Atif Sayed, Komal Agarwal, Rajguru. A loud round of applause for the graduates in mathematics. I now invite the head, Department of Statistics, Dr. Saju George, on stage. The graduates in statistics, Ananya Nigam, Ruchi Kumari, Asmi Sonar, Simpros, Remedios Simpros, Akanksha Biswas, Ria Nair, Ruchika Basutkar, Karthik Nair, Isabel Joseph, Smithal De Brito, Bliss Gonsalves, Divija Jain, Asmi Rambia, Sriram Ramesh, Dia Rakesh, Manya Shukla, Mridul Jain, Dhruv Sharma, Janvi Raj, Naina Sisodia, Sania Thawani, Parinita Radwani, Aditi Shaurya, and Joanna John Potato. I now invite Dr. Radhika Tendulkar to continue the proceedings.
Thank you, Conrad sir. As we didn't hear you all clap for the previous batch, let's hear a round of applause. All right, we move on with MSc Physics students. May I invite the head of the department, Dr. Rajesh Singh, to step up on stage, please. We begin with the topper for MSc Physics, Abhishri Srivastava. Pavitra Kandaswamy. Ashika Kuriakos. Alina Anthony. Isai Thompson. Sarah Susan Saji. Joyce Daniel. Anukalpa Bhaumik. Rajapandi Nadar. Draksha Sohail Sheikh. Naina Jose. Those who are our postgrads in physics, let's hear it for them, guys. We now move on to BSc Physics, the topper of the batch, Arjun Kumar. I guess Arjun Kumar has not registered, so he's not here present today. Sheikh Amir. Ria Anthony. Tejasvi Soundarajan. Omkar Jadhav. Ayushi Gharat. Meenakshi Singh. Tejas Thakur. Shrestha Roy. Gayatri Pujari. And Shreyan Ashta. A round of applause for the physics graduates. Thank you, Rajesh sir. We now move on to our graduates in commerce. May I invite Dr. Sanjay Parab to step forward, please, sir, as the head of the Department of Commerce. Okay, our graduates, BCom, the topper of the BCom batch, Muskan Srinivas Sharma. Muskan Sharma. Nishat Hashim Sheikh. Gaurav Vijay Kumar Krishna. Rinku Adhikari. Megha Verma. अथर्व कुलकर्णी. वेदांती संगेवार. प्रणीता बंबोले. आर्ची पाडळकर. हुसैन जोएब ताहिर अली. प्रणव पाटिल. उर्मी पटेल. ग्लोरी पेडमिस्ट्री. अफीफा फातिमा मंसूरी. सदिया साबा अंसारी. हीना मोहम्मद शेख. निहार सावंत. सोएब जळगावकर. रुबर्टीना वाज. फ्रांसिस पिंटो. विशाल तालकेरी. श्रेया जाधव. जोया मोहम्मद शाहबुद्दीन. रिद्धि पांडे. तीर्था मुरली मनोहर. हर्षा राजेश. तनिष्क गोयल. नेओमी कुरुविला. डेंजिल जॉन. सुयोग कुमार गुप्ता. काव्या बगरोडिया. यश प्रजापति. अक्षित विशाल गुप्ता. सोहिनी शंकर. विशाखा चूरीवाला. अनुष्का सिंह. कनिष्का गुप्ता. वैभव सिंह. अबान फरहान अख्तर. Romel De Silva, Sanvi Jain, Abhi Gupta, Arin Sani, those are our commerce graduates for the day. May we hear a round of applause for them. And we move on to the next, which is Bachelor's in Accounting and Finance, the BAFS graduates. Topper of the class, Shri Krish Santosh. Adamya Kare. Michelle De Mello. Christopher Castellino. Renita Miranda. Sandria Cabral. Keisha Pinto. Sidel Moraes. Tanisha Parvatikar. Sonal Keval Ramani. Pratham Doshi. Lazolem Gangte. I'm sorry if I've mispronounced your name, Gangte. Apologies for that in case. Eula Goez. Megan Moniz. Johan Lobo. Shalom D'Souza. Daryl D'Souza. Tamanna Jain. Ashi Parashar. Naisha Periwal. Neelavan Madhavan. Vivian David Martin. Mia Teresa Soans. Jolene De Mello. Bhuvi Chaturvedi. Nandan Sawant. Shreyan Sengupta. Anna Shaji Ambukar. Keith Rufus Abraham. Lavanya D'Souza. Anisha Matthews. Arpita Nadakatti. Neil Pulambra. Giriraj Ganeshianam. Samiksha Shikha. Prem Oswal. Arin Rabat. Srijan Mitra. Dhruv Chaudhary. Tejas Arora. Parth Dhanesha. And Leanne Fernandez. That was one big batch. Let's hear an equally round applause for them. I now hand over the proceedings once again to my colleague, Ms. Belinda Jones.
I invite Ms. Soni George onto the stage for the scroll distribution of BCom in Management Studies. We have our topper, Nandika. Ronan Andrades. Vanessa Saldana. Bettina D'Souza. Glenn DeMello. Stacia Das. Angela Lesrado. Anne Mazzarello. Angela Mutin. Joanne Fernandez. Isabel D'Souza. Aloma D'Souza. Austin de Cruz. Anugrah Avale. Sharon Shaji. Abita Jose. Martin Jose. Felon Baby. Mehel Franklin. Edwin Paul. Mark Phillip. Brandon Korean. Priya Abraham. Antu Martin. Blessing Rock. Karen Korean. Anthony Vanya Parambil. I'll read her. Merin Matthew. Jennifer Prasad. Justin Fernandez. Binaisha Barucha. Jia Shah. Aryan Agarwal. Ananya Singh. Chaitanya Vasam Shetty. Kiran Bende. Harshal Patole. Arish Khan. Aida Memun. Paritosh Takiyar. Ujjwal Bansal. Manas Kumar. Angad Singh Nagpal. Shivin Chanana. Naryani Desai. Rishabh Sharma. Tristan Fernandez. Mervyn Fernandez. Kenneth Farao. Susanna Elevathingal.
Students seated in the hall, a humble request to all of you. Those who have received their scrolls already, please take their seats. And those who are being directed to the stage, please do so quietly so that we maintain the decorum of this ceremony right till the end.
Aaron Saldana. Joel Matthew. Harsha Braganza. Alina Roy. Jemima Kurian. Palak Jaju. Ashish Bansal. Ishan Kabra. Athar Bhutani, Samuel John, Laksh Suvarna, Anurag Salunke, Bhargavi Parihar, Arsalan Sheikh, Atish Dhawan, Aditya Tavade, Divya Darshan, Srishti Jain, Siddharth Singh, Manasvi Vaidya, Yash Amritkar, Isha Javeri, Rosman Shaju, Alfred Pereira, Pranav Krishnamurthy, Ashna Tandon, Varun Walia, Arvind Avinash, Editor D'Souza, Anushka Mathur, Anushri Soni, Jahan Pishori, Grishma Mehta, Angela Banz, Harshika Kundalia, Harsh Surana, Aryanta Tyagi, Jessica Liz George, Sohail Durani, Marilyn Fonseca, Sarthak Sharma, Harshika Goenka, Swapnil Adhav, Princey Rodrigues, Sanya Pinto, Shrivali Mohan, Rishikesh Ashtaputre, Archit Maheshwari, Kartik Vadhwa, Tejas Agarwal, Nathan Lopez, Prion De Mello, Alicia Rodriguez, Rowan Dhangar, Khushi Kaul, Megan Brito, and Hardik Kapoor. Let's have a round of applause for the BCom and MS graduates. Thank you, Ms. Soni George. And now invite Ms. Agrima Basan on stage. We have the graduating students of Masters in Public Policy. The topper, Surana Ashok. Aromal JR. Uday Warren. Joel Thomas. Shashwat Oza. Nikhil Godeli. Priyanka Talwar. Muskan Sharma. Noel Sakhi. Khushi Gupta. Devanshi Singh. Mayank Majumdar. Request all students to please remain seated. Felicia Nadar. Brishti Mukherjee. Samtrupta. Joshi Rujulu. Aditya Prakash. Pranshu Sharma. Priyanshi Mota. Savarali Bhutekar. Tanya Handa. Arjun Prajatapi. Rishabh Dwivedi. Janvi Dayal. Emil Jose. Nandini Sharma. Farhana Firoz. Anjali Saini. Priya Soli. was our batch of Masters in Public Policy. Let's have a huge round of applause for all graduating students.
Requesting all the graduates to kindly be seated. I now invite Dr. Sangeeta Chavan on stage to read the pledge. I request all students to please stand up. The pledge has been printed on the scrolls that you have. Kindly open your scrolls and read after ma'am.
Good evening. I am honored to be here. We'll be reading the pledge together, not like what Conrad said, after me, but with me. Let us take this pledge not only with spoken words, but also with a solemn belief in our hearts. So put your heart and soul into reading. Let us begin, read with me. As a graduate made of Xavier's, do not repeat, read with me. I hereby promise that I'll celebrate critical thinking, creativity, and inclusion in all areas of my life. I will privilege empirical knowledge and a scientific temper within the framework of ethics. I will promote innovation imbued with compassion and credibility. I will not discriminate against anyone on the basis of gender, caste, color, race, religion, or nationality. I will use my education to empower the vulnerable and the marginalized. I will cherish the values of friendship, team spirit, faith, hope, and love imbibed from my alma mater. I will fulfill my duty towards my fellow beings, my country, and our shared planet. Congratulations, students.
Kindly be seated. I now invite our Vice Principal Commerce, Dr. Sanjay Parab, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. It is with immense gratitude that I stand before you today to deliver the vote of thanks for this memorable 13th graduation ceremony. Dear graduates of class of 2025, you are now made of Xaviers. Today marks not an end, but a spectacular new beginning. As you step out the familiar grades of St. Xavier's, remember the knowledge you have gained and the friendship you have forged. The world awaits your unique talent and perspectives. Embrace challenges, for they are opportunities in disguise. Stay curious, keep learning, and never cease to dream big. You possess the power of innovate, to lead and make the profound difference. Be resilient, the face of adversity, and humble in success. So let me go back to my agenda, the vote of thank. Our heartfelt thank goes to our distinguished chief guest, Professor Dr. Aniruddha Pandit, Vice Chancellor, Institute of Chemical Technology. Sir, your inspiring address has undoubtedly resonated deeply with our graduating students and all of us present. We are truly honored by your presence and invaluable insights. This ceremony would have not been possible unless we would have taken the help and insight from all our academic board members, our staff and all. So let me take the privilege of even thanking all these dignitaries. So thank you to our principal, in-charge principal, Professor Dr. Karuna Gokand, our former principal, Dr. Rajendra Shinde,
Rector, Father Keith D'Souza, Father Peso, Treasurer, our Vice Principals, Dr. Bobby Matthew, Vice Principal Alpana Palkewale, Vice Principal Marzaban Kotwal. This event is also made possible on one reason. You have with you now your mark sheets. Our exam department done a fabulous job of making sure that you're getting everything in your hand on today. So thankful to our Deputy Controller of Examination, Ms. Saima Khan, Fiona Custo, Amrapali Jadhav, and Martin Fernandez. This great event would have not been possible without the tireless efforts and dedicated leadership of our convener, Dr. Bobby Matthew. Sir, your meticulous planning and unwavering commitment have ensured the seamless execution of this ceremony, and for that we are proudly thankful to you. We also extend our sincere appreciation to faculty members, administrative staff, and all who contributed to making this day resounding success. A very special thank to the parent present here today, whose unwavering support and encouragement have been instrumental in our graduate journey. Your presence marked this celebration even more special. Finally, our profound thanks to the technical team whose expertise made the live streaming of this mega event possible, allowing those who could not able to attend in person share in this joyous occasion. Thank you all for being here to celebrate this significant milestone. We wish our graduates all the very best for the future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Parab. I now request the dignitaries on stage to stand up. The students, please stand up. We will have the national anthem played.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
I now request the students to be standing while we escort our dignitaries outside the hall. Request the dignitaries on the stage to please step down, requesting Dr. Bobby Matthew and Ms. Alpana to please join. Can we have a loud round of applause for every one of you?